look at this. I have found something I have yet to find. And of course, because of that, I want to check it out. Yet to come, the most beautiful moment, the music video. I've never even had the original. This is the first time I've heard this. So it gets me all excited and giddy. And yeah, I always like when I find new stuff. That's the whole point of the channel. New stuff. So anyway, let's check this out. I can't believe there's still stuff that I've missed. I've combed a lot. Let's check it out.
Was it honestly the best? Cause I just wanna see the next 부지런히 지나온
어제들 속에 참 아름답게
Yeah, the past was honestly the best But my best is what comes next I'm not playing now for sure 그날을 향해 숨이 벅차게 You and the best moment is yet to come Moment is yet to come Yeah. 다들 언제부턴가 말하네 우리 최고라고 온종할 수 없는 names 이제 무겁기만 해 노래가 좋았다고 그저 달랠 뿐이라고 Promise that we'll keep on coming back for more 너의 마음속 깊은 어딘가 여전한 소년이 있어
Pretty sure we've seen that before.
당신은 꿈꾸는가 그 길의 끝이 무엇일까 모두가 숨죽인 밤 우린 발을 멈추지 않나 We're gonna touch the sky For the day we die 자 이제 시작이야 The best yet to come 언젠가부터 붙은 불편한 수식어 최고란 말은 아직까지 난 간지러워 내 말에 강음하게 좋은 걸 예전에 그때와 다른 게 별로 아마 다른 게 별로 없다면 you say so lying 난 변화는 많았지만 변함은 없었다 해 어느 샷도 매 순간이 새로운 트레서 지금 난 마치 그 세상 그때 나처럼 아직도 배울 게 많고 나 인생 채울 게 많아 그 이유를 물어본다면 내 심장이 말하잖아 We ain't about it 이 세상의 기대 We ain't about it 최고란 기준 내 style 원감각
Yet to come.
Dream and hope and going forward 긴긴 원을 돌아 결국 또 제자리 Back to one
너의 마음속 깊은 어딘가 여전한 소년이 있어
Moment is yet to come Yet to come 당신은 꿈꾸는가 그 길의 끝이 무엇일까 Moment is yet to come 모두가 숨죽인 밤 우린 발을 멈추지 않나
Yet to come
We're gonna touch the sky For the day we die Moment is yet to come 자 이제 시작이야 The best yet to come The best Cause I just wanna see the next 눈부시게 지나온 기억들 속에 참 아름답게 Yeah, the past was honestly the best
But my best is what comes next Never seeing you take the more
그날을 향해 또 You and the best moment is yet to come
Ah, very interesting. That was cool. Okay. You know, one thing that I love, okay, I had to point this out. Hobie is the best at just doing cheesy, like the big old cheeser smiles. And it just always, I'm kind of like that a little bit. Whenever I tried to do the cool sly smile, it just looks silly. I got to do the full on cheeser, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like Hobie is the same way. Oh, okay. There's one spot in particular that I really, really liked, and it's probably the most obvious spot too. And that is this bridging of the two kind of like sentiments right here. There's a nice shift right here, because most of the song, well, the beginning of the song is kind of more like this, right? Almost starts out ballad-y or ballad-esque. Love the energy here. But when we get to the part where we get to the rap section here, this very first part. I'm gonna be real. This might actually be one of my more favorite rap sections in anything BTS. I really like the flow. I really, really like the lyrics here. And, you know, funny enough, it kind of reminds me of the old, you know, quote you hear a lot. You know, if, for example, it comes really big from Tom Brady when he says, which championship is your favorite? And he says, the next one. And I kind of like that mentality because it feels like that's what's being put here, where it's like the next chapter is my favorite. We keep moving forward because that's the next best part. That's the next best moment. That's the most beautiful moment. And the thing that I like most about it, though, is this spot actually right here that we see on screen, where he says it feels like I'm 13 again. And that kind of positive mentality of being like, I think a lot of times whenever something happens, and I think a lot of times when things change, our first inclination is always to be negative. But here, it's seen as like, I get to start over. This is a new beginning, and this is going to be the best moment. It's so good. It's so good how they do that. I loved the lyrics to this song. It's one of those things where I think it's really easy for us to just, like I said, get really carried away in negativity when something new happens, even if it's something that's bad and elicits that kind of feeling. It's still a perfect time to realize that this is a perfect time to start over in this new moment and keep moving forward. I absolutely love the messaging in this. And I always took that, as soon as I heard it, I was like, oh, they're talking about going back to like square one, like starting over. And I love that because honestly, the sad truth is that there's a lot of musicians that have gotten into music because it makes them a lot of money and it makes them famous. And that's all fine and dandy. I have nothing against that for the most part. But what's even better is when people are in it for the right reason, and that is to make that global impact. And honestly, that's one of the things that I've always loved about BTS overall in general. I just really like how they have always put basically everybody else before or after them, you know, like they just always make sure that everybody's taken care of first. And it's something to be admirable, because I feel like, and I mean, we've had extensive conversations on the channel about this. They want to make sure that everybody else is feeling the best that they can, and they try to provide that through confronting the emotions when it's hard, and knowing when to move forward when it's time, and when it's time to inject that happiness into someone's life. It's incredible. This song is actually really, really cool. It's been a very long time in a lot of senses where I felt like this towards any song. So this has been big. This is big. This is going on some playlists. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about this. We'll discuss this down in the comments below. Goodbye. Bye, Victus.